y'all, it's me, Abby. Welcome back to my channel, Abby's Retro Rescue. Today we've got a really exciting Strawberry Shortcake haul, so stay tuned. If you're new here, I rescue vintage items from the 80s from my Gen X childhood and give them a new life. Either I keep them for my collection or I sell them on Etsy. But today we are talking about Strawberry Shortcake. So if you're new to my channel, you may not know that my husband and I actually have another channel called Our Gen X Life that we do together. But on my most recent video, I went on a trip to Dallas to meet with our friend Bernard. Now, Bernard was visiting the US all the way from Germany for the very first time, and he is an avid toy collector, but not just any toys. He collects vintage, He-Man, and Masters of the Universe, so a little bit different genre from me. Anyway, he wanted to visit a store called Dallas Vintage Toys, and I had actually never heard of this store, but I'm so glad he told me about it because, y'all, it is amazing. You'll definitely want to check that video out. I will link it for you to watch when you're done with this one. So at that shop, I got a grab bag of Strawberry Shortcake minifigures. These are vintage minifigures made by Kenner in the 80s, and y'all, they are still in their packages, which is amazing. So I mentioned in that video that I was going to make a separate video to show what all's in here. And I have not opened it. I can kind of see because they're clear, but I have not opened it. So I can't wait to share these with you guys on camera. But before we do that, I do want to show you my current collection of minifigures. And I have a few more new items for my collection that I want to share with you at the end of this video. So stay for the end to see some viewer mail that I got and a really fun gift from Bernard. You may have noticed this sitting behind me. This is actually the original display case that you could get back in the 80s to display your Strawberry Shortcake minifigures, and it is so cute. I did not have this in the 80s, but my sweet friend Shauna gifted it to me along with her minifigure collection. So let's take a look at the ones that I already have. So first off, I'd like to point out that the sticker art on this case and just the shape of it and everything is so cute. It's made to look like a wood cabinet. It has a little window box there, like a window into the wonderful world of Strawberry Shortcake. When this case was available for retail, it did not include any of the figures. You had to buy them separately and collect them. So my friend Shauna did me a big favor by giving me her case and her entire collection, and there were 11 of the figures. So here's what she had collected back in the day. Sour grapes, looking very grim back there. I love that. Strawberry Shortcake. She actually had two Strawberry Shortcakes. This one and then the little watering can girl. We have apricot with hops a lot. We have huckleberry pie. Back in the back, we have raspberry tart, blueberry muffin, and then down here, we had apple dumpling. I had to look up this one in the back here. Now she is actually a jelly bean doll, which was a knockoff of Strawberry Shortcake, and she is called Very Cherry. And then also on the back row, we have lime chiffon, and here on the front, we have orange blossom. In the case, there's these little pegs, and then all of the dolls have a little hole on their feet. So you can place them wherever you like. So these things are simply adorable. I absolutely love all the little details. And at one time, they did have a nice smell to them, but the smell has faded. They don't smell bad. They just don't have their fruity scent anymore. But I think these new ones might because they're in the package. So several people have already asked me, are you gonna open them? There are a few that Shauna did not have in her collection that are missing. So when I find some that I don't already have, then I will keep them. There's room in here for a few more. So I will be adding to it, but once this thing is full and I have all of the characters that I need, then I will put the rest of them in my Etsy shop, and those will be unopened because there's nothing more exciting than opening a toy for the very first time, even if it's vintage. It's okay to open it. It's okay. If you're keeping it for yourself, you should open it and enjoy it, and especially if it smells yummy. So let's take a look at what's in that haul. The guy that sold these to me from Dallas Vintage Toys told me that they ended up getting the entire lot from a school, which I thought was so interesting. They were from an old school that had saved these from the 80s. I guess they had gotten them to give to the kids as like rewards. And then they either didn't give them away or they didn't give them all away. So they had all of these, because these are not the packages they would come in like if you bought them at the store. I'm pretty sure at the store they had like a cardboard backing with a plastic front. I don't think they just came in a clear wrapper like this. So these were specialty item that was, I guess, given or purchased by schools. So it looks like it's been taped closed, but I don't think it's ever been opened. And the reason I think that is because it still says Kenner. And you will probably know that Kenner is the company that made these. They also made the Care Bears, and they also made these sought after Star Wars figures, which cost a fortune now. Okay, I'm taking the first one out. I can't resist. Yeah, she smells like she's supposed to. She smells like a sugar cookie. She smells amazing. She's freaking adorable. Look at her. She looks just like the little doll version. And I was a little worried these might be sticky because some of my older figures, like the Cabbage Patch ones, got real sticky, like the plastic degraded, but they're not. They're smooth and perfect. Some of them apparently came with different little sets. Like this one comes with a swing set. So this bag has a little swing set, and then here is Butter Cookie with her bear. So cute. I know this is the first one, but I am gonna open this one because, oh my gosh, it's so cute, you guys. I love the detail. And so just like the pegs in the case, the little swing set has a peg on it, and her butt has a peg on it, so we can sit her on there and she can go for a little swing. I might end up selling this one and just putting it back in the bag, but with it being out of the bag, I can take better pictures for Etsy, so it's kind of hard to know what to do, but I will sort all of that out. For now, I'm super happy with my purchase. This is my first one. It's so cute. And I did notice inside the bag, upon further inspection, there are a few loose ones that aren't in bags. There is actually another Butter Cookie, and this one's in a little stroller. So we have her in a swing, and we have her in a stroller. The design is just super cute. So now there's two of these. So one of them will definitely go in my Etsy. I just have to figure out which. I'm thinking probably the swing set one because it won't fit in that case, whereas this one I can put in the case. And the next one is also a play set, and this is Strawberry Shortcake with Custard Cat, and it comes with a sailboat. I'm dying. This is so cute. It comes with a sailboat that looks like a popsicle. Can you even? That is so cute. So I might leave this one in here for now in case one of you guys is interested in that set. And the next play set, you guys, it is a rocking horse and cowgirl. It's a Strawberry Shortcake. She's a cowgirl. She's got a banana, like she's holding up her guns, but instead of guns, it's bananas. I mean, that is the cutest. And look at her little cowgirl hat, but with a strawberry on top. I am dying of cuteness. That is adorable. Here is a Strawberry Shortcake. She was not in her package. I don't know why. It's totally random. That's why it's a grab bag, right? So she is on a skateboard. Oh, so cute. So cute. So I already have two of the Strawberry Shortcakes. I'll probably just keep one Strawberry Shortcake, and I'll probably sell this one. And these ones, they're in pretty good condition, but you can just tell like the paint is smudged in some places. Whereas this one, she's clearly brand new. She has not been played with, you guys. She is perfection. All right, next up we have Huckleberry Pie. Huckleberry Pie, so cute. Fun fact, when we went on the 80s cruise this last year with our kids, our adult daughter and son-in-law. We dressed as the Strawberry Shortcake gang for costume night, and my daughter wanted to be Strawberry Shortcake, and so my son-in-law went as Huckleberry Pie. Did a great job on his costume. Very cute. And so that left Keith and I wondering, well, there's only one boy character, and that's Huckleberry Pie. So what were we gonna be, right? So we decided to be the bad guys. So here we are dressed as the Purple Pie Man and Sour Grapes. I have to say, Keith put a lot more effort into his costume than the rest of us did, and man, did it turn out great. So because of that, and because I do have Sour Grapes and I didn't have the Purple Pie Man, I'm totally gonna open him. I have the doll, but I don't have the minifigure. And so this is the one I am the most excited for. I could see him through the bag. I knew he was in there. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. It smells like cinnamon. Oh, cute. Look how cute he is. Honestly, Keith is probably gonna love this. For some reason, he has a special affinity for Purple Pie Man. And he makes a great one. He still has his Facebook profile. It is this ridiculous picture of him in the costume, but he really embraced it. And now we have Purple Pie Man and Sour Grapes. Of course, these are the two villains in Strawberry Shortcake land. Although they're not super scary, but they are fun villains. And here are the dolls, just so you can see comparison size-wise. I mean, now these are the biggest dolls, obviously, but look at them. Purple Pie Man and Sour Grapes will always be among my very favorite of the dolls in the collection. I just love them so much. And I think they have a special place in our heart now that Keith and I dressed up as them for the costume party. Anyway, so now we have the dolls and the minifigures for these two amazing characters. Next up, we have Raspberry Tart. And it looks like she is a duplicate. We have the exact same one in here. So this one will be going on Etsy for one of you guys. Next is Apricot, and we also already had one of those, so I can show you what she looks like out of the bag. And she comes with her little bunny rabbit here. Oh my goodness. I think it's called Hopsalot. Boy, I better brush up on these names. It's been a while. But look, isn't she cute? So this is the exact same one. Mine doesn't smell anymore, but I bet you this one does. Next is Lemon Meringue. And I actually do not have the minifigure of her. Now I have this little one that my friend Allie gave me for my birthday. This is a modern one. So they re-released these. So some of them, but they're a little bit larger. They're very cute. She's very cute. And she sits here on my desk. All right, so I am gonna open this one and keep it because if you look at my collection, I don't have her. So I had already decided the ones that I didn't have were okay to open and keep, right? Lemony. So here is little Lemon Meringue with her basket of flowers. The details on these are really cute. Even the little flowers go with the flower stickers on the front of this. I love it. I'm not even sure which one this is. It looks like it might be Angel Cake. She is taking a bubble bath and she is super cute. Another one that's out of its bag. This is Cherry Cuddler. This one is so cute. She has a little gooseberry pet. Wow, we're getting pretty full here. We're running out of room. Okay, next we have Blueberry Muffin. Oh my goodness, so cute. And I do have a Blueberry Muffin here. And then this is the last one, and I believe, yes, it is a duplicate. So guess what? This one's going in Etsy, and it's another apricot. Very cute. And there's something in here. Oh, I forgot. I bought a pin at that store too. Gen X, we don't care. It's so true. Gen X is like, we're done. We don't care. And then the gentleman who ran the store gave me a sticker, gave all of us a sticker, Dallas Vintage Toys. So that was a fun haul. I have a few other things to share with you guys. My friend Bernard, he wanted to go to Target, and he had actually never been to a Target store before because he's from Germany. They don't have Target there. So we went to Target. We had just come from the stockyards, so he wore his cowboy hat and everything. I'll insert a picture here for you to see. We had a great time at Target, and without me knowing, bought me this, which was so sweet, you guys. So this is a Strawberry Shortcake Funko Pop, which I did not even know existed. And apparently there's only 3. So there's Huckleberry Pie, there's Raspberry Tart, and then of course Strawberry Shortcake. And this is the one he got me, which I love. I love Huckleberry. I love them all. So I told him I would open it on camera for you guys. I don't think they have a smell. No, they're not scented. Funko doesn't. They don't scent their stuff. But anyways, it's super cute. It's Huckleberry Pie, and he has a little fishing rod with a fish. His hat is truly on point. That's very cute. So this is the sweetest gift ever, and it'll totally remind me of my fun trip visiting with Bernard. And this is where I put just like random little collectible things that I love, and I move things around. So for right now, I'm going to put him here. Eventually, I'll probably I'm redoing my Strawberry Shortcake collection and trying to display it better, because right now it's kind of like all over the place. And so he's gonna go here for now, and he will remind me of Bernard. Thank you, Bernard. I know you're watching. Thank you so much for that lovely gift and for introducing me to that amazing store in my own hometown. And one more thing, I wanted to give a special shout out to viewer Rebecca. So Rebecca saw my Strawberry Shortcake haul. Remember when I went to that estate sale and put in a bid and I won all those cool things? And the gazebo was like my most exciting thing that I got, but it didn't have all of the accessories. And Rebecca was like, oh, my daughter had that. And when she was cleaning out her daughter's things or her house or something, she ran across some of the pieces that go with the gazebo. And she mailed them to me. That was so nice. So in this package from very thoughtful viewer Rebecca, thank you so much for this, is another hammock that goes inside there. I still need to figure out how to set all this stuff up so I can show you guys. And then a cute little chair with a strawberry on it. And then some various pieces that I don't exactly know. I think this goes with the barbecue grill. Yeah, so this is so crazy, you guys. Mine came with this piece, but it didn't have the base for the barbecue grill. We'll have to figure out how this works, but I had some of the pieces. I didn't have all the pieces. So she was sweet enough to send me the pieces that she had. Look at the little fruit, bananas and apples. Oh my gosh, and a little tray. That's so cute. And there's a little hanger and a random thing that I don't know what that's for. So I will do some more research, get this set up. It's kind of a mess right now. Just like my life. No, I'm just kidding. I do have some cleaning and organizing to do, and I will do that. And then I will make another video where I show you that. But for now, I wanted to thank Rebecca so much. I wanted to thank Bernard, and then also my friend Shauna for giving me this. So it's like, I have so many great friends. You guys, you don't have to be so nice and give me things, but when you do, that is so sweet. And then I want to thank our friends at Dallas Vintage Toys for putting together that fun grab bag for me. It was really, really cool, and I enjoyed seeing all those things. You know, Strawberry Shortcake is so special to me. She's been with me since I was a little bitty girl. I've always loved her. This is actually my original doll. And when I get my act together and I organize my collection, I'll do another video where I'll show you my whole collection, because it's been a while since I've done that. And I've added to it since then. But for today, I thought it would be fun to look at these minifigures. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.